Live look over Washington, D.C. on your Wednesday. Lawmakers failing to prevent a government shutdown.
Yeah, so we are now more than 6 hours into this shutdown. But before this, the last one happened under President Trump's first administration. It was back in 2018. It lasted 35 days, just to give you some perspective. So take a look at your screen. This is the White House website that has a ticking clock at the top, showing the duration of the shutdown. Right now, all zeros is what we're seeing. The words next to the clock make it clear who the White House is blaming for the government funding. Apparently, the numbers are way up at the very top.
Oh, it's 7 hours, 4 minutes. Oh, this was the countdown, I think, to when it was started, but then at the top, it says Democrats have shut down the government.
Yeah, so that's them laying the blame. Leaders of both parties privately and publicly adamant that they will not be blamed for this funding lapse. So the finger pointing is going on.
Well, now federal workers in Texas and across the country face furloughs, pay delays, and more uncertainty.
Our Jalissa Garza joining us live in the newsroom to break all of this down. Jalissa, you spoke with a political science professor about it. What makes it different from past ones?
Hey, good morning. Yeah, this is the first federal shutdown, as you said, since 2018, and this one could last a while. I spoke with a professor ahead of the deadline, and he told me a compromise wasn't looking likely. He said it's not just partisan gridlock, it's also deep divisions within the Democratic Party. But while D.C. lawmakers clash over health care and budget priorities, people here in Texas will start to feel the ripple effects. Now, Mike Yon, a political science professor at Sam Houston State, says Democrats are under pressure from a younger, more progressive wing and can't afford to cave on health care demands. Republicans, led by President Trump, are pushing for a clean funding bill, and neither side has backed down. The Senate needed 60 votes to avoid a shutdown, but that bipartisan support never came. Now, Texas has one of the largest federal workforces in the country, from military personnel to air traffic controllers to CIA employees working remotely. Professor Yon says anyone on the federal payroll could be affected. Even those still working may not get paid right away.
Anybody who plans to travel is going to be affected by this. We will probably see some permanent reductions in force by the Trump administration, and then we will also probably see some permanent retirements. And these things, you know how difficult it is to train people and keep them.
Now, essential employees like law enforcement and active duty military will keep working, but without pay. And this shutdown won't just impact paychecks. It creates uncertainty around markets, government services, and even court cases, including a major redistricting lawsuit here in Texas. Professor Yon also said the political stakes are high, with a tight House majority and midterms just a year away. Of course, we'll continue tracking developments and bring you more insight on this later on KHOU 11+. Alona.